In the case of search, it really is a critical element in terms of being able to make your digital properties and strategies deliver for customers. It's key in being able to have customers just go right to the search bar and find the products they want, filter, navigate, and quickly add products to the cart to be able to complete a checkout process after they've logged in the case of a B2B customer like your customer. And certainly from the standpoint of merchandising, search can be important to promote the products that drive more revenue, more margin, potentially products that you might have overstock that you want to deal with. And so to address this, we've partnered with Elasticsearch, and we are delivering a capability we call SmarterCommerce App Search. And it is pre-integrated with JD Edwards, with SmarterCommerce, all the information you saw both from Diego and Kieran in terms of being able to set up information that both is pulled from JD Edwards and complements and enriches the JD Edwards information like attributes around specific products. All of that information is fed to Elastic, and it gives us a platform that allows us to do relevant search where you have some element of control over what search results you're delivering. We also have typo tolerance so that spelling issues and errors are easily corrected and still deliver the results. We also have capabilities that we'll look at around defining synonyms so that if certain industry terminology is used by your customers, you want to make sure that even if that terminology didn't happen to be inside of the content, that you have both within JD Edwards and within SmarterCommerce, that you're still able to have it deliver relevant results. And then certainly analytics are critical to being able to take action and improve the customer experience from the standpoint of search. So let me jump into some examples around this is going to take us into looking at what is behind the normal search. So here in the case of what we saw with Diego is you can type a search term and Elastic will deliver search suggestions. So maybe this is really not the full extent of what you're looking for, but perhaps these other terms are what you're looking for. And then you can, off of this, you can either go directly to a product as we saw in the case before, or we can go specifically into a list of products. These products now are coming up with their relevant attributes. So these create filtering criteria to be able to navigate and find exactly the product that is being desired. Now, how do we do this? And this is where I'm going to jump into the Elastic App Search tool. And this is connected to a website. It's a website called Osborne Seeds. We saw it momentarily before in Diego's session. And here we're seeing just a snapshot of analytics around the search. And we're seeing here, this is for the month of March, which is just wrapping up today, almost 30,000 search queries conducted. And we can see here the behavior across time, okay? And we can see certain trends, certainly more searching occurring during the week because this customer, while it is a website open to you and me to be able to buy seeds, most of their customers tend to be farmers and small farmers and that would be generally more active during the week. So you see a little bit of a dip on weekends. And you can see that here in the time behavior. You can also see top queries. So these are the major queries that are driving results and pretty good click results, 78 queries, 31 clicks. For any term that is queried on, we can see the behavior over time of that specific search term. Now, just as important as queries that result in clicks, this is very important. Queries with no results. We want to minimize this. We want to eliminate this as best we can. And in doing that, we have several avenues to do that. So for instance, if we look at one of the synonyms that's been defined, and synonyms again are ways of interrelating search terms with other search terms. And so in the case of one of the terms that have been dealt with spelling errors, zucchini, apparently commonly misspelled on the site, has been properly created as a synonym so that even the misspelling, and this misspelling is too significant for typo tolerance and correction, but it is within the purview of using synonyms to correct it. So the synonyms really allow you to, again, map different terms, and in some cases on this website, in the farming industry, you have a lot of multi-language situations where you have Spanish and English, and you get potentially significant misspellings as a result. And so they've defined a great list of synonyms in order to address that, and also to address terms in their industry. So for instance, if we go here and we look at the term cipollini, well, cipollini happens to be a type of onion. And so you wouldn't get onions on the search results unless, when you type cipollini, unless you did a synonym. So if we go to Osborne's website, we type in cipollini, we're going to see that now we're getting onions. We're getting no suggestions here because it doesn't map up to a suggestion, but it does deliver the search results based on the synonyms that are there. So that's a very powerful feature. You can configure, improve, and refine the customer experience for search with synonyms. Another thing you can do with our SmarterCommerce app search is you can create curation. So curation is effectively a series of products that you want to serve up on the search results based upon specific term that's being searched on. So Bacchus, in this case, is being associated with specific radishes. And in this example, Osborne wants to give priority to these two products whenever this search result is, whenever this term is entered in the search. So in the case of Bacchus, we can see that the Porpella and the Viola radishes are coming up first. And then we get the rest of the search results based upon the search engine AI that's going through and assigning a weighting to different products. So this is what we refer to as curation. So another element that you can do. Now, finally, I want to just touch on what we call relevance tuning. So relevance tuning really gives you the opportunity to put more weight on certain search fields that are being fed into Elastic. And these are all the search fields that are going into Elastic. And give more weighting to specific fields and specific values in those fields. So for instance, let's say I'm working with the demonstration site Smarter Tech. Let's say I wanted to give a weighting to Samsung as a brand of product because perhaps I have a promotion in place, or Samsung has a promotional program in place for this month, and they're going to drive more commissions or better margins to us this month as a result of selling Samsung products. So now what I've done is I've taken the brand field from the attributes. So basically it's going to get significant weighting whenever there's a search for product. The brand field is going to get significant weighting, and then Samsung specifically will get boosted. So this is basically what is possible with the capabilities of app search that are delivered as part of your SmarterCommerce solution. So powerful search, ability to change and improve the relevance, and then analytics that you can act upon.